If I include more nonfiction texts and resources into my language arts curriculum, will 80% of my students' informational writing performance improve?
If I provide rigorous opportunities to practice, will I see 50 to 80% of this class solve problems on a multi-step word problem assessment using at least 2 different approaches?
If I include explicit instruction on each informational text structure during reading lessons, will I see a 50 to 80% improvement in the iReady informational text comprehension scores by March?
If I increase student exposure to World War II events and artifacts, video, primary source documents, posters, propaganda, etc., will I see a 50% improvement in the student's ability to distinguish fact from opinion as indicated by their products, their speeches, writing, media, by the end of the unit?
If I include more nonfiction texts and resources into my language arts curriculum, will 80% of my students' informational writing performance improve?
If I provide students with multiple strategies and opportunities to reason with numbers, explain their thinking, and use these as formative assessments to guide my instruction, will I see 85% of my students showing an adequate or thorough understanding of base 10 number sets by March 10th?
Will focusing on close reading strategies for nonfiction texts increase my Tier 1 percentage on iReady comprehension of informational text by 10% by the end of the second trimester?
If I use Lucy Calkins' units of study for writing, will I see an 80% improvement in students' writing focused on a small moment story by the end of the narrative unit?
If I implement targeted instruction in informal writing using sentence frames to small groups, I will see a 60 to 75% improvement in informational writing scores as measured by the Informational Writing Benchmark rubric by March 4th, 2016.
SMART goal has to do with providing project-based learning for integrated science students and hoping that I will see an increase in student engagement measured through 30% increase in student assignment submission.
If I teach students in small homogeneous groups and provide hands-on manipulatives, will I see a 75% improvement in students' performance on the Math and Focus Money Assessment by March 14th?
If I provide students with hands-on blended learning with differentiation teaching area, will it help students better understand the mathematical objectives so that 42% of my students score advanced and 36% of students score proficient on the post-diagnostic assessment?
My SMART goal is that 70% of my students will be proficient on a constructive response, assessing skill and content.
If I give a targeted small group instruction based upon my students' pre-assessment and goal setting, will I see 75% of the students achieving 80% of the content assessments on dividing fractions by March 16th?
By providing whole group phonics mini lessons for 15 minutes daily for 6 consecutive weeks, I will see an increase from 10 out of 33 students who are on or above grade level to 19 out of 33 students on the iReady D3 reading data.
If I create a personalized learning program for my class, I will see a 50% improvement in reading, math, and study habits by April 2016.
Would more inquiry-based activities on graphing trigonometric functions result in better performance on the summative assessment at the end of the unit?
Two years ago, you began your journey in this drill. We handed you with a compass. Remember that? This little compass, you explore the possibility of what is your true north? Why did you decide to become a teacher? And what do you want to accomplish? It's been 2 years now. Has your true north been realized? Are you still as excited as you were 2 years ago? Or are you even more excited? We are very, very proud of you. We know that where this compass took you and all the things that has brought to our students has made a great impact in their lives. Impact that you might not know in years to come or ever. But be sure and know that you made a tremendous impact on each other and definitely on us. We've probably learned a lot more from you than you did from us. Thank you so much for taking us on this ride with you. Congratulations.